Hello everybody, welcome to the video. I'm out in the woods today, going for a walk. Now let me show you something. Why am I now wearing shoes? I'm out here with no shoes because I'm doing something called grounding. Now when you do grounding, you walk and you try to get closer to the ground. You can feel the ground with your feet, and essentially it brings you closer to nature, which sounds kind of hippie-ish, but it's really not. Essentially what grounding is putting your body in direct contact with the earth. So the soil, the sand, the grass, you're touching the earth with your bare feet. Being able to feel the ground, get closer to the earth. Closer to the earth is closer to nature, and closer to nature is healthier. Now, from a scientific perspective, the earth has a mild negative charge to it, and our bodies, over time, develop a positive charge. So, when you make direct contact with the earth, essentially you're creating a neutral charge. You're canceling out the negatives and the positives, and you're returning to a neutral state. Now, many people in the modern day don't actually make contact with the earth. They stay inside, they wear shoes with rubber soles, they drive cars, and they might not touch the ground for years at a time. Some scientists think this leads to health problems because the positive charge your body has never gets canceled out, never gets neutralized, and you have a positive charge that is too high and creates damage in the body. Now, grounding has some interesting benefits to it. It can actually improve your sleep, reduce stress, reduce inflammation, and increase recovery time of your muscles, and a lot of other things. Now, I've been doing grounding for a while, and in my experience, it definitely works. Sometimes, if I'm having a bad day, or if I'm stressed out, or just want to feel better, I'll go outside, I'll take a walk, just like I am now. And I notice the benefits right away. Almost as soon as I start walking, start touching the ground, start grounding or earthing, I feel better. I feel great. Another benefit of grounding, especially when you just go for a nice slow walk, is everything seems to slow down. You can get away from your fast-paced life. You go out in the woods, you start noticing things like trees, like nice temperature, like nice sunshine, plants, things that you would just forget about if you were inside or if you were doing something else. It's really nice, and I encourage you to try it for yourself. And if you do try it and you notice something working, or if you don't notice anything, leave me a comment and tell me what you think. I'm interested to hear your thoughts, because I think if more people did this, people would be healthier and happier. I'm going to show you a nice short clip, and I want you to watch it and listen to it, because it's really cool and it gives you a nice feel of being out in the woods and getting closer to nature. So check it out. You might be thinking, if I do grounding and walk on the ground with no shoes, my feet are gonna hurt. And you might be right. They probably will hurt, but you're gonna get used to it the more you do it. And honestly, how bad can it be? What, maybe you step on a thorn, maybe you step on a stick. Even if you cut your foot, what's the big deal? You're still getting all the benefits. And next time you go out, it's not gonna hurt as much. It's gonna be easier. And you're still gonna get all the benefits. So there's no real downside. All right, you might be thinking, well, that's great, you're in the woods, but I can't get to the woods. Well, do you have a backyard? Can you go outside? Walk around in circles if you have to. Just walk on the grass. Touch the earth any way you can. Even walk alongside the sidewalk. Just stay on the grass part. And guys, remember, if you can't do this every day, you don't have to. It's all right. Just get outside when you can. Go out there, have a walk, take off your shoes, and get closer to nature. You can do it. And guys, when you do go out in the woods, you get more than just the grounding benefits. You get fresh air, you get sunshine, you get exercise. You're doing great if you can get out just even once a week. Now, some critics are gonna say that there's no evidence supporting grounding. It's all in your head. Now, unfortunately, there aren't too many studies that have been done for grounding. It hasn't been tested that much. Well, there was a small study done not too long ago where they took 60 people who had sleep problems and some chronic pain, and they split them up into two groups of 30. So the first group got a pad to sleep on that simulated a grounding effect. A little different than maybe going for a walk, but it simulated what I'm doing right now. And the other group had a placebo. Well, the group that had the real pad reported that they had less pain and they slept better. So to me, that's pretty good. And even if there is no evidence to back it up, if you go out and you do this and you feel better, you feel better. You got the benefits. So even if it is all in your head, the mind is very powerful. So if it's all in your head and you feel better, then it worked. Doesn't really matter if there's a scientific proof for it. Doesn't have to be. I'm out here right now doing it. All right, guys, I'm nearing the end of my walk, and I gotta say, I feel better already. I was cooped up inside too long this morning and didn't feel great. So I came out here, made you guys this video, and it's already worked for me. So please try it and let me know what you think.